He calls himself the self-aware narcissist, and he's giving advice on how to deal with that narcissist in your life. We all have one or two. Check him out.
What's going on, beautiful people? I am diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder.
We're going to give you an example of how a narcissist is reacting versus how the narcissist is thinking on the inside of their heads. Look, I'm sorry. I made a mistake. You almost had me crying right here. We have kids. You don't want to throw away what we have. I literally cannot believe I got caught right now. Like, how the hell did she find out? I thought I covered my tracks. Hopefully these tears will like change her mind and whatnot. And hopefully I can use the kids as leverage enough to, get her to safety. The self-aware narcissist. That's what I've branded myself as. Self-awareness can be a gift and a curse for a narcissist.
Can we just talk about this? No. What is there to talk about? I mean, we need to talk about everything. I mean, I'm your wife. We need to talk. I mean, you know you don't have to be right. So you would rather get a divorce than to just finish this conversation. There's nothing to finish. I said what I said. Let's be done with it.
So many times I get to talking to people, and they always try to downplay what their narcissist did to them. So they always try to compare to the beginning of a relationship when they got treated like a princess. The beginning was a facade. The beginning was to get you to the point where you are now, where you are accepting of the bad behavior.
I actually think the narcissist's karma is just waking up every day and just feeling like you're not enough, no matter what you do, no matter what you accomplish, no matter how happy people think you are, it's never enough.
Welcome, Lee, and thanks for being here.
Thank you for having me on.
Explain this. What is a self-aware narcissist? I'm not a psychiatrist, so to me that's a little contradiction in terms. Is this even possible?
So a self-aware narcissist is someone like myself who's been actually diagnosed with narcissistic personality disorder that takes the diagnosis one way or the other. Like, I've taken it and let it shape who I am right now to become a better person, and other people take it to shape who they are and use it as an excuse to treat people worse than they treat them right now. They just use it as as a kind of like a peg to stand on when they're treating people badly in their lives and things like that.
Now, it's really, really interesting. I think, Dr. Ordon's question to you is so fascinating to me as a psychiatrist because you know this, Lee, by definition. If you can say to yourself, you know what, I'm a narcissist and I care about how that's affecting someone else, then by definition, you're in a really good place because you know that most narcissists can't even come close to that. Most narcissists will never even acknowledge the diagnosis of being a narcissist unless they think that being a narcissist is good or is going to somehow feed that ego, right? So about 1% of the population is considered a narcissistic personality disorder. And remember, when we use the term disorder, we're saying it's affecting their life in a very negative way. It's doing something where they're just having trouble living because of this. Bad relationships, bad marriages, bad parenting, difficulties with jobs. That's why it's a disorder. But so many people fly under the radar in that spectrum. They might have a lot of narcissistic personality traits, right? Grandiosity, feeling that they're a little bit better. But they
never wrong.
But never wrong.
No shame.
Yeah, no shame. The kicker here, you know what the kicker is? It's lack of empathy. It's just the lack of ability to feel anything for anyone else.